Hello everyone and welcome back to A.R.M.YTAKU. You guys already know who I am, but if you are new, which I know some of you are, thank you for subscribing. For those of you who did, welcome. You can call me Zumoshi. Okay, and for today's video, as you can probably already tell by my setup, I will be doing a mukbang, not like a professional one because I don't really know how those work, but I'm going to be eating a ramen set from Simply Asia. I really like these. I've been craving it, so I figured why not do one and then post it, I guess. So yeah, let's get started, I guess.
Girl 말해줘 네 마음 바르지고 Baby 같이 올라가자 하늘 위로 All I wanna do is kick it with you 너의 몸에 그린 것만 같아.
So the flavor is garlic basil. As you can see, hopefully that focuses. And so yeah, I'm gonna start making it. It's pretty easy. Hopefully you can see well enough right there. So I have been craving this. This is actually my second time that I'll be trying this because the first time was a different package. It was like a ginger soy flavor. This one is garlic basil. And ever since I've been craving it, so I'm gonna eat this. If this takes a while, I'm gonna cut it up. Okay? So no worries. Open. Jesus. So we have our dehydrated vegetables, our flavor, and our ramen. So far, I would really recommend Simply Asia to anyone because to me, by far, they're I guess the best noodles, ramen I've had. So far that was packaged, and I think it's because these are already cooked. They're pre-cooked perfectly, so you don't have to worry about undercooking them or overcooking them, which is good for me because I usually overcook my ramen sometimes. Yeah, so since I'm having ramen, I'll be eating it with my dollar chopsticks. Okay. I've not had that many mukbangs on this channel, so don't expect this to come out nice. I don't know. I wanted to post this since I don't do that many on this channel. Which I will try to. I got another package from the store, so maybe the next mukbang will be of that. It tastes good. Okay. I'm gonna like this already. I like it already. It tastes good. That's so nice. I can be a pig sometimes, guys, okay? Don't judge me. And yes, I'm reading the instructions. Okay, so I need to add, the vegetables, duh. And so sexy. I'm sorry. As I do more mukbangs on the channel, hopefully I'll get better at this. Hopefully. I'm going to try to make this as interesting as possible. Oh, I didn't mention the Christmas tree right there. Yeah. It's always the Christmas time, so there's the tree. Oh, and I'm not in the dining room. I'm not filming this in the dining room like we did the last mukbang when I was noodles with Otaku because it's dark in there. This house is dark, so this living room is like the only place with sufficient lighting, I guess. And then for these noodles, if you guys are wondering what I'm doing, it's required that I add 2 tablespoons of water. I made a mess. Add a little more. Okay. Okay. You lightly put the lid on top, and then we heat it up in the microwave for 3 minutes. So I will be right back. If you guys are wondering why I'm covering myself with my sweater, because not only is it kind of cold down here, so that I'm wearing high-waisted shorts, so whenever I sit down, it looks weird. So yeah. Okay. This table is my nightstand, by the way, for my room. Gotta eat somewhere, right? Okay. Smells so good. Oh, alright, let me show you. Hopefully you can see that. Can they see? Otaku is behind the camera, for those of you who didn't know. She's just sitting there watching me. Like a creep. It's okay. For those of you who don't know, of course you don't know, I'm not an expert at eating with chopsticks, so if, you know, I embarrass myself, don't come for me. Mix. Okay. It smells so good. The last package I had of this had like sesame seeds with it. I guess this one doesn't. But I'm sure my other one does because it is the other one I got is this one, sesame ginger. So I'm sure there's sesame seeds in that one. For another day. Again, this is not a professional mukbang. I don't know how professional mukbangs work. I mean, aren't they all the same in context? You just make the food, you show the camera how you make it, and then you just eat it. Right? I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I get from it whenever I watch mukbangs on YouTube. I just see people make the food, and then they start eating it. So, can't be that hard, right? Ooh. Look at that. People also come in and out of the house, so don't mind the extra noise. Okay. It's already made. I'm about to eat. Yeah. I recommend Simply Asia. Simply Asia is real Asian, real fast. Apparently. That's what the box says. Okay. So, as I eat, I guess, I will be talking because it's kind of weird if I just sat here eating in silence. That's weird for me, and that's weird. I would assume that'd be weird for you guys too. So yeah. Coincidentally, in the last mukbang, I believe I was wearing the same shirt. Okay. So let's start with the topic at hand. I made a list. That's what this paper is for. Things I'm going to talk about. So, as you can see in the title, I'm just going to be talking about K-pop, I guess. It'll be like a story time and a mukbang at the same time. So, K-pop. It's good. It's not that spicy though. It's supposed to be kind of spicy, but it's not. Okay, K-pop. Okay, I always knew about it since I got into anime first. I always knew about K-pop. It was always at the back of my mind, but nothing really pushed me to, I guess, look into it or discover musical background about it, I guess, because with anime, I obviously knew about J-pop, and then I guess K-pop was sort of there, but I never looked into it. But I knew of it, I just didn't know, you know, what kind of music it sounded like, I guess. I don't know. Until one day, I was on Wattpad, and I'll include like screenshots of what I'm talking about. I was searching, like just like surfing the web on Wattpad for books to read, or fan fictions to read, whatever you want to call them. And I came across these weird, not weird, but like these books of people that I had never seen before. Their names, they like sounded interesting because I knew they weren't like Japanese names or like, you know, American names or whatever. Almost choked on a noodle. Okay, so yeah, I came across them, and me being my curious self, I looked into it, right? So let's say a story said like, I saw stories that said like TH, which stands for like Kim Tae-hyung, but obviously at the time I didn't know that. And it would say like X reader or XOC, which is an original character, a made up person basically. I think I should have put a little more water in it. Still good though. Okay. Talking and eating is like multitasking for real. I see why people like to be quiet when they eat. I realize that now. Not to mention talking with your mouth full. It's kind of hard to avoid that, but I will try my best. Okay. So I click on the story and I read it, right? Little did I know they were K-pop fan fictions. So I started reading all these fan fictions with Taehyung and Jungkook and things like that. I even came across a couple of like they were like BTS based ones, but they had like other K-pop celebrities in it, like GOT7. I remember seeing the name Bam Bam on the screen, and I was like, what kind of name is that? So obviously that name stuck for me, and I was just, I had no idea. And then it's like the next day, after I came home from school, Otaku and we started talking, and she told me that her friend was telling her about a K-pop group. It was BTS apparently, and I was like, yeah, I've heard of them because I saw the tag of the group name with the reads, I guess. Because like when you go on Wattpad and you search like for fan fiction, if you type in BTS, then the tag will be there at the bottom for the book. Anyways. It was there. It was there. So I recognized the name. Otaku, she was all excited, like, yeah, we should check it out. And I was like, yeah, okay, because it was only a matter of time before I checked them out myself, since they were all over Wattpad all of a sudden. And this was earlier this year too. Okay, so let's get the time frames in check. So we got on YouTube, obviously, and we were thinking of a K-pop name to type in, because BTS wasn't at the top of our minds until we finally remembered BTS. Yeah, let's type them in. So we did, and as newcomers of K-pop, we clicked on the first video that was at the top of the list. Guess what that video was? It wasn't Blood, Sweat, and Tears. It is a little spicy, but not by much. Okay, so the video, it was spring day. I think it had come out a couple months. I mean, it had been released a couple months before we checked it out. So when we checked out the video, it had already been out for like about 2 months, I think. I don't know if I'm mistaken. Earlier this year, when did it come out? I don't know. Otaku and I, we watched it, and as we were sitting here looking at these oddly attractive Koreans, their looks wasn't the first thing that crossed my mind, strangely. I was just really listening to the song, mostly, and paying attention to the video. I had no idea what was going on in the video. I still don't know what was going on in the video. I mean, I could guess a few things here and there, but still, the theories is off the charts. Okay, so I get off track way too easily. So the video, I thought it was really cool, and the song sounded so nice, especially since it was like a slower song for that MV. I was like, you didn't see that. You didn't see that. So, it was like, first of all, I was listening to the song, and while we were watching, we were like, obviously the members of BTS show up at different times in the video. So, first you see Monster, then I think Jimin, and I don't remember the words. But it was like at the part when Jungkook was like running out of the laundromat, and then everyone came and was running by his side. We were like, well, how many are there? The typical new K-pop fan question. We were like, how many of them are there? And then we counted. We were like, what, 6, 7? And I was like, okay, wow, that's a big group. Obviously, because boy bands here in America are like 4 or 5 guys. Okay? And my first time seeing 7. I was shook. Not really. So we watched that video. We both liked it. It was nice. I specifically remember looking at Jean's face when he was doing that thing while looking up at the stairwell. His face really stuck in my mind after that. Can you blame me? Worldwide handsome. This is good, guys. This is really good. Okay. Jean was on my mind after that. After we saw Spring Day, we obviously had to watch another video. So Otaku and I, we then saw Dope, I believe was next video, where I was then amazed by not only their vocals, but their dancing skills as well. I was like, damn, get it. how BTS introduced me to K-pop, I guess. And then I think it was a couple days after that, I was at school, and it was after school. I was waiting for my mom to pick me up, and I was bored. I was like, hey, let me check out some more BTS. So I got onto Google and I typed in BTS songs, and they gave me a list along with all the YouTube videos and views that they had out so far. And I went down the list, so I was like, okay, we saw Spring Day already, we saw Dope already. The next one that showed was Blood, Sweat, and Tears. Obviously the name threw me off, but I was like, okay, let's check it out. And I noticed that it was 6 minutes long, so I was like, okay, something must be going on in this video. I clicked on it. Let's just say I shouldn't have watched it at school. There were kids around, and that video had me like, I was like, oh, this is sexual. Not really. I mean, when you first watch it, you're like taken aback by everything. You know, the facial expressions and effing Park Jimin. But good video. Visuals amazing. Dancing amazing. Sexy but amazing. And then when Jin kissed the statue, I was just hella confused. I'm still confused. Like, I don't get it. But yeah, that's how we, Otaku and I, discovered BTS and K-pop. And then for that time, it was just like after I saw Blood, Sweat, and Tears, I watched the video again, but after that, like weeks in advance, I was just on like full BTS frenzy mode. Like the only thing I would watch on YouTube was BTS. I was looking up BTS clips, looking up them on, Weekly Idol, and watching all their Bangtan bombs. So, while also trying to learn their names, which was difficult at first, I'm not gonna lie. It was hard. Like, memorizing the names wasn't hard, just putting the names to a face was hard for me, especially because I suck at remembering names. I'm better at it now, since I'm used to learning K-pop artists' names, but at first, it took me a good week to get all of BTS down like that. The hardest were like, I kept mixing up V and Jungkook so many times. I remember I was watching a video trying to, point out anyone I could. I saw V, I don't remember what clip it was, but he was listening to music, he was lip syncing, and I think Jimmy told him to keep it down or something. I don't remember. But then I was like, wait, that's not Jungkook? Because I thought it was Jungkook, but it was V. And then the last two that I memorized were J-Hope and Jin, surprisingly, since he stood out to me in Spring Day. But those were the last two I had memorized. I'm making a mess. Yeah, and not just me, Otaku as well. We're just BTS fangirling for the next 2 to 3 months until we finally started to branch out to other groups. So at the time, I guess you could say I was like a loyal fan to that one BTS group, but not really, because during that time, I might have been only watching BTS, but I was listening to other K-pop groups as well. Like 17 and EXO. Bro, it took me a while to get into EXO. Not a while, but like they weren't like, because I have a list of groups that I plan to learn of, like name-wise, I guess. And when I say EXO took a long time, I just mean that learning everyone's names, figuring out who was still in the group, who had left the group. So stressful. Not stressful, but it was like a struggle to learn everyone. When group members leave a group, newcoming fans, it's really, I don't know if it's for everyone, but for me it's hard to learn their names that way because you have to figure out who's still in the group and who left the group. So it's difficult. But I like EXO. Xiaomin is my bias in EXO. Guess who's the bias wrecker? Baekhyun. So whenever I watch EXO CBX, I die. But Chendo, they're both. Okay. I'm about done with this. I have more stuff to talk about, but I don't really know how to drag on a conversation. Let's see. Appearance took a while. A group. Oh, okay. I covered everything except for how long I've been a fan of K-pop. Oh. A.R.M.YTAKU. Ow. Okay. Being a K-pop fan, got into it earlier this year. It's December now, so almost 11 months. Next year, sometime in February, it'll be my like anniversary for being a K-pop fan. I wrote the date down somewhere, I forgot. It's the 20-something. So I'm about done with this. I'm just literally trying to get the scraps because this is good. Again, I recommend Simply Asia. I like it a lot. Okay. So I think that'll about conclude this mukbang. Hopefully it's not too long. I don't know how long mukbangs are usually supposed to be. I don't know. Hopefully my mouthful of talking didn't bother you so much. I tried to keep it covered. But yeah, hopefully you all are enjoying your holidays so far. I hope you all have a great Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever else you might celebrate this time of year. I don't know. Thank you so much for watching, and don't leave yet, okay? So I mentioned this in my last video, because the anime quiz, and the anime quiz video that I will upload, that's gonna get uploaded before this video. So like I stated in that video, or like I'm gonna state in that video, a lot of new subscribers had joined this channel due to my last dance cover, which was of Taemin's Move. And if you guys are already here, you know I don't upload dance covers too often because, you know, with school and everything, schedules can be time consuming and I don't always have time to learn choreography and then go out in public and dance to it all the time. But a lot of you responded to that video, so if you want to see more of that, then you gotta let me know, because otherwise I have no way of knowing. So if that's what you want to see more of, then you can feel free to comment that down under this video, or you can go to that dance cover video and comment there. Either way, I'll see it, so please let me know. Thank you guys again so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Continue to subscribe if you are new or if you haven't subscribed already for more K-pop and anime related content, and I will see you guys in the next video. So yeah, love you. Lots of choices, but let's just go with Mr. Booty Shorts. At least Trancy. Oh my god.